Good morning, friends. Sorry, I'm trying to hold my phone while I'm talking to you. I'm gonna put it up on the dash here in a second when I get done with all the big crazy turns. So, bear with me. Today is Wednesday, May 2nd. It is sunny and we have blue skies for the first time in about 2 weeks. We have had nothing but rain and snow. It is 8:12 in the morning and it's already 60 degrees, which is a big deal for this area. We've really needed it. Literally yesterday morning was 28 degrees. So it has still been super cold here and super miserable. I'm gonna put you here. I have a new mount coming. I hope it's here really soon. I have been very MIA and I have really been out of control. I feel guilty. I feel crappy. My body does not feel good. My mind does not feel good. Sorry, guys. As you can see, I still have my little ball, but my kids pulled the magnet part off my phone, so I don't have any way to stick it. So, yeah, I have just been using every excuse in the book. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm a new mom. Oh, I'm busy. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. As an excuse to just eat what I want because that's what my body wants. Well, my mind needs to be stronger. It just does, because I am gaining weight pretty quickly. I don't really want to go into numbers right now. It's not a place I am comfortable with. But I'm really uncomfortable. My clothes are starting to get uncomfortable. I have gained more weight in the past 3 months since I gave birth than I did my entire pregnancy. Granted, I did not gain really any weight during my pregnancy, so I've only gained about 10 pounds, but it's 10 pounds that I did not want to gain. It is 10 pounds that I do not want to carry around with me. I am going completely in the opposite direction from where I wanted to go. So, I didn't film yesterday because my husband was home and we were doing a bunch of stuff around the house. We've been working outside because it's been semi-normally nice. It still was pretty cloudy and windy yesterday, but we worked outside, and then it did get sunny yesterday afternoon. So we got a lot done, all the winter cleanup, toys that have been buried under the snow, and we've been tearing like the fencing down around our house and stuff. We're gonna put up new fencing this year. So we've been doing all of that, so I did not film yesterday. However, I am like a lot of people I have seen, putting a challenge out there. I am going to do May's Blue Dot Challenge. I am going to do my absolute best to film at least 3 days a week. More if I can handle it. It's really quite hard some days with 3 kids spread out all over the place. However, I need it for the accountability. I am going to go back to doing weekly weigh-ins. I am going to go back to weekly weigh-ins on Mondays. However, I'm using yesterday as my starting weight, even though it was Tuesday, because I needed a fresh, clean start. Yesterday being May 1st, I did get a blue dot yesterday. I rolled over 2 points from yesterday, so definitely a higher day than normal, but my husband was home, and I'm gonna try to use that mind frame. I know a lot of people have been having trouble with freestyle. Some people are really enjoying it. I am finding it kind of a cross between Smart Points and Simply Filling. And I love Simply Filling. But the problem that I have with Simply Filling is I use Simply Filling and all of the free foods as an excuse. Oh, well, I haven't eaten any points today, so I'll just have this or I'll just have that, and I wouldn't track it. And I'd be like, oh, I'll be fine, you know, but I need to track it. I need to see what is in front of me. So even the 0 point foods, minus the fruits and vegetables. I've never been one to really track my fruits and vegetables. I am going to track, and I am going to stay in my healthy range, even if it's lower, even if it's a little higher. I am going to get a blue dot every single day in May. I am going to give Freestyle a solid, honest, truthful month to work. And I think what I'm planning to do, because it just seems harder this time around, probably because we've been out of it for so long, and I'm hoping it will get easier as we as a family kind of get back into it. It seems harder to stay on plan the days that my husband is home and the days that he is cooking for us, and I think he has to get back into it kind of just the same way I do. But those are the 2 days a week when I am going to try to space out and use my weekly points. Now, I may end up having to change my weigh-in day. I like Monday for weigh-in because it's a fresh start, but my husband is home on Sundays. So if I find for the first few weeks that I'm kind of indulging a little bit on Sundays, and by indulging I mean using my daily points and maybe some of my weeklies, I will change my weigh-in day towards the middle of the week, just to give me that cushion. Right now he's home. This week he is home. He was home yesterday, which was Tuesday, and Friday, which is completely different, because normally he has been having Sundays and Mondays, and then he's been doing Mondays and Thursdays, so it's kind of all over the place. So we'll see. But I am vowing here now to you guys that I am going to make May my bitch. I really am. I am going to give it everything I have and see what happens. Because at the end of May, if this isn't working for me, I may have to decide to do something else, which I really don't want to do, because I love Weight Watchers and I know it works. I see all of these people having all of this success on keto, and keto is not something I am interested in. Sure, I'd love to be able to eat cheese and bacon and mayonnaise. I don't know. I don't know much about the keto diet. There's a lot about it I like, but I don't do well with restrictions, which I think is why Weight Watchers works so well for me, because I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about trying keto for like a month just to see what happens, but I like fruit too much. I am a huge fruit eater. I promote healthy eating with fruit with my kids, and when you tell me I can't have something like bread or fruit, it's all I want, and I find it very restricting and very unpleasant, and I don't want to be unpleasant. I don't want to struggle through this, and I have been. So I need to just give it the God's honest truth. I need to be truthful. I need to track. I need to pay attention to the things that I'm eating and the things that I am putting in my body. I'm not going to set a step goal for myself yet, just because I still am at home a lot with my newborn. She will be 3 months old on Saturday, but she still requires a lot of cuddle time. I'm still, she still isn't always sleeping through the night, so there's a lot of days when I'm really tired, and after I get Willow to school, Alora and I just kind of lay on the couch or lay on the floor and play or relax. But I do want to incorporate more movement and exercise. I have been. We have been trying to walk a little bit, but I am going to try and start doing 100 ounces of water a day. I have gotten really bad with my water, and I just need to get back into the routine of drinking a lot of water. Ever since I was about 6 months pregnant or so, I just have had a really hard time. Of course, at that point, I had a really hard time putting a lot of fluid into my body. I struggled a lot through my whole pregnancy because I couldn't really keep anything down, but I need to get back to water. So those are kind of my goals for May. I need to just commit myself to 1 month. I can't say forever. I can't say. I need to set very small goals for myself right now. So on top of having a monthly goal of May, I'm going to try to stick to weekly goals, daily goals, the things that I want to do. Daily goals will be a blue dot. I want to get a blue dot, and I want to get 100 ounces of water in. I want to cut back on coffee. I want to cut back on diet soda. Not that I drink a lot of it, but it has definitely been something I have been indulging in more. So I'm trying really hard to find my new normal in my whole life. It's coming very slowly this time. It's coming very slowly, but my life has changed a lot. This time around, it's just different. Having 2 kids in 2 different schools. My kindergartner is doing after school stuff now, so twice a week. He doesn't get home until 5 o'clock, which means I have to pack both kids up and go and pick him up, which isn't a huge deal, and I'm glad that he's doing these things, but it's new for me. It's a new chaos that I'm just not used to yet. And on top of all that, we're winding down, and pretty soon all 3 of them are going to be home every day, all summer, and that is giving me a little bit of anxiety. I love my kids, and I love being a mom, but having 3 all by myself most of the time is a lot of work. They all have very different needs. They're all at very different stages, and we all have different relationships with each other. So it's been a hard balancing act to try to find time to make the older kids, give them time, give them the correct amount of attention that they need, doing the things that they like to do. So we're working on it, but I am vowing to you guys and to myself that I need to get my head right. I need to get back to a good place mentally and physically and emotionally. So I'm not gonna do this as my food vlog. I'm gonna put this one up separate, but I am gonna do a food vlog today. So that's it for this video. I'm sorry about the setup here. I promise I have a new mount coming, so setup will be a little bit easier. But I wanted to get my thoughts and feelings out and put them out there. I'm gonna try to upload this video as soon as I get home so that my words are kind of out there. I'm looking for some motivation. I am trying to be more proactive on Instagram, and I'm just trying to get into a good headspace. So thank you all who continue to support me in this journey, and I hope we can get back to a really good place really soon. So I will see you guys later for a food vlog today, but for now, this is my May goals. May the force be strong and my will be even stronger. So I'll see you guys later.